Okay, this is the ultimate diet sales page template, and this is one of my favorite sales page templates. It's one of those that has a couple little layover features and some parallax here in the background, which I'll show you how to customize all of this stuff here right now. But let's go ahead and start at the top. Now, this sales page was initially designed for a book, but ultimately it can be used for any kind of product or service that you want. It doesn't have to be a book, but it's going to be much easier to customize if it is a book. So let's go ahead and start at the top here where it says Joe Schmo presents the ultimate diet. This whole thing right here is just an image, and you get to that by layout, header, and navigation, and then it's just the logo file up here. So you can remove that and replace that with your own and update it. This right here, headline, can be changed by clicking on the little pencil to change that. This red banner is changed by clicking the pencil and then right here to change that, and then select whatever color you want to use there. So this, where the book is, and these bullets over here are easily customizable by clicking the pencil, and then this is just a background image right here of the actual book. So you can change this background, but what I would do if you're going to use it as to sell another book is just leave this alone and edit this book image right here. So if you want to replace this book with an image of your own book, it's gonna probably take a little bit of tweaking, but you can probably get it done. Let me show you exactly how to do that. So click on this pencil right here, and then you're going to remove this image, and then you're going to select the image of your book. I'll pick mine right here. We're going to see if we can replace this thing in here. So this is at, I would leave this stuff in here initially, the margins, because it's set to this other book. And see, it's a little bit out of whack here. And this bottom picture isn't like the greatest achievement I've ever done by any means, but it gets the job done. So let's see if we can finagle this thing over into place. So probably just want to make this a little bit bigger, maybe 380. There we go. It kind of fits in there a little bit better. So then we're going to save that and continue. And over here where all this text is, you can click right here, and all of this stuff is editable. You can put in your own stuff there, and there's another one right here where the bullets are, and that's where you can change that. The order now button, you can change this from saying order now on Amazon if it's not on Amazon, or whatever. Right here you can select whatever you want on there. If you want a completely different button, you just go back to the button designer and create your own button. Underneath here is where the as seen on stuff is, and this is just an image right here. So you can create your own image and replace this. This featured in is editable text. This down here is where the main content is in this form. And if you want to change this gray background, just click on the pencil icon in the row, and right here is where you would change that background color or add a background image there. And this is a feature box, and all the content is inside the feature box. So if you want to add a bigger border, see this little black thin border I have, if you want to change that border to make it thicker or change the white page to a different color, you just click that little square, come into advanced options, and then right here you can change the width of it and the page color, border color, the thickness of the border, and how round or radius of the color of the border, I mean. So that is that. To get to the content, you would click the pencil, and then here is where all the content is, which you can click on any of this stuff and edit any piece of this in here and then update it. This is the parallax image here. To get to this, you need to know what row this is. So if you change any stuff up here and remove a row, that will mess up this parallax thing because it's all dependent on what row it's in. So if we go to the normal view public link, there's our new book, and this parallax right here, you see. So the parallax image is actually in page settings and then other scripts, and then it will be right here. You see it's row 5, and this is the actual image. So you want to replace where I have this Ultimate Diet book right here. This is just a big background image. You want to go in here and you want to replace that image with yours right here and replace that URL in there, and that will put your image right here as the parallax background image instead of this book here. So that's how you do that. And then if your image is too big or too small, I just have a spacer right here. So if you click on this pencil, we got a 500 pixel spacer. So that's what the space is right here in between this box and this box is a 500 pixel spacer. So you can see that. So you can make it bigger by going in there and changing that spacer right there. So continuing on, this is the same kind of box as this one up here. This down here is all editable. So you would just click here, change the background image, put your own background image. You can click on this headline, change that. Here are the testimonials, and you can just click on a pencil, go in here. This is just an image. You can remove that image, put their name and all their stuff in here and save it out and do your testimonials. So say you don't have 4 testimonials, you don't have 8 testimonials, you only have 4. You can just come in here and delete these things out if you don't need them, just like that. So now you got 4. Down here, change this red background, click on the pencil. This is actually an image. These are the same as up here. You're going to click on the pencil, and then here's all the stuff inside. You can go ahead and edit and replace with your own stuff. So this is just an image with some information down here, another testimonial box. The Q&A section, you can edit the title here, and these are just little tabbed boxes. You can come in here and edit as well. Here are the titles for each of the boxes. So you just click on the tab and then you change its title here and its content here, and then just go down the line and do that and change how many tabs you want by using this drop down right there. So other than that, we got the money day back guarantee. This is just a guarantee image here, so you can scroll down stock OptimizePress stuff and change that if you want. This is actually another area that's in a feature box, so you can change the actual box color, width, and all that stuff here, and the stuff inside it with the pencil, which you would click here. This is an image that I created, and then it's got the stuff underneath of it. So that is how you edit that section. Up the gray part, same thing. If there's any background, typically it's going to be in the row options right here with the pencil, and then you would change that gray out. So this cool workout background here is an image. So to change that, you would click the pencil. There it is. Remove that, upload your own, or use a color up here for the background. And all this stuff is editable. This button's editable. You can change the colors and all that good stuff. This is just an image that you can replace with your own. And this stuff down here, the same thing. You can change this button to any color you want. You can remove it all together. Say you don't even like this row down here. Let's look at the live version. So say you don't like this gray row down here. You want it to end after this image. You can just come in here and delete that whole thing out. Save it. Now we'll refresh. Row is gone and it ends right there. I actually kind of like that better. So that is it for the Ultimate Diet sales page. Take this template, customize it for your own book, and go out and make a lot of sales.